Hey everyone, welcome back to Jude's Kitchen. I'm Jude and today I'm going to teach you how to make Lasan Asfoor, aka garlicky lemony potatoes. Lasan Asfoor literally translates into the tongue of the bird, which is so weird and I have no idea why they call it that. Some people even call it the head of the bird. It's crazy, isn't it? But I promise you guys, this recipe has nothing to do with birds and everything to do with potatoes. If anyone knows me, they know how obsessed I am with potatoes, whether they're fried, mashed or grilled, they're just so good. My granddad used to call me the mother of potato, batata, because if it was up to me, I'd have potatoes every day. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, then please hit the button down below because I will be posting new delicious vegan Middle Eastern recipes every Wednesday, so make sure you stay tuned. Alright, so with Lasan Asfoor, we will chop the potatoes into cubes. I think I inherited my love for potatoes from my baba. To be fair, we all love potatoes in my family, especially my siblings and my dad. I think we all took it from him. My dad, he loves making potato feast, and not just any potato feast, batatiyat is what we would call it. He would come back from work, especially when potatoes are in season, with a massive sack of potatoes, and he would say, "Kids, we are making batatiyat," and we would be like, "Woo!" And that's the thing with my family. We bond over cooking. We are always in the kitchen creating and making. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to chop them into cubes and then we're going to steam it, and then we're going to fry it with garlic and a bit of samma if you have any. Don't worry if you don't. So we've got the potatoes, we want to squeeze the lemons. Let's start with 2 and then if we need more then we can have more. I know a lot of people put much less lemon than this, so don't feel like you have to put that much lemon. I think a lemon and a half will do the job. Obviously you can just use half a lemon if you don't like it lemony, but that's just me. I love lemons, so as you have noticed. And then, as I said, always crush the garlic, always crush it. That's how you get all the juices out. Add a bit of salt to make it pasty. Alright, so now that we have crushed the garlic, 2 garlic cloves, chopped the potatoes into cube, we're going to steam the potatoes for 10-15 minutes, then we're going to whack them in the frying pan, stir fry them with garlic and a bit of samma, and then at the end we're going to top them off with some lemon and a bit of salt and pepper, and that is everything really. So let's go get them steamed. And now on a medium to high heat we want to steam the potatoes for 10 minutes until they are tender but still hard in its core. A few minutes before your potatoes are ready, put a frying pan on a high heat, add some oil to it, whack the garlic, salt and samma in. Add some more salt and pepper and stir it in once in a while. Don't stir it in too much so you can get really crisp potatoes. Keep it on the hob for about 10 to 15 minutes or until they are crisp but soft on the inside. And we're all done. Now all you need to do is add the lemons you squeezed on top. Add the lemons according to how you like it. Don't add it all at once. Keep adding until it's lemony enough for you. But this dish is meant to be quite lemony. And don't forget to garnish it with some parsley and samma at the end. And as we say in Arabic, صحتين وعافية. Don't forget to tag me or send me a picture if you do attempt to make this or any of the other recipes. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, because I will be posting new delicious vegan Middle Eastern recipes every Wednesday, so make sure you stay tuned. One thing that I absolutely love about Palestine is how tight our community is. We have such a tight community with people always supporting and helping each other as much as we can. We are also very, very, very hospitable. It's too much sometimes. Let's say we don't take no for an answer as well. Let's say the Palestinian community is like your nan. Because I've heard that your nans in England, they're like, no, please eat more. That's an Arabic accent, they probably don't speak like that. they're like, please eat more, and they're like, no, Nan, I can't have any more. And then that's Palestine for us. Like, my mum would not take no for an answer. Whenever I go home, I eat so much because obviously the food is amazing, but also because my Nan, my mum, my aunties, everyone, come on, Jude, eat, you look thinner, how do you look more thin? I'm like, what do you mean, Di? I always look like this, you just forget. But yeah, Palestine is very, 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 very hospitable, and the Arab world in general. Like, it is very rude if a guest comes and you don't, as I said, make sure that they have the Arabic coffee and the dessert, and if you're eating lunch, you have to offer them some, of course. But yeah, like the people are so kind and so helpful that, like, every time I've had a car accident, so let's back up. If anyone knows me, they know that I am a really bad driver. I wish I wasn't a bad driver, because, you know, driving is actually really fun and lovely and gets you places, but I'm not good. And let's face it, I've had many car accidents, but one of those car accidents, well, actually in all those car accidents, people have always like came out of nowhere and being like, are you okay? What can I do to help? Get out of the car, I'll go park it for you. And yeah, so that's like once. I'll tell you one story from my car accidents. I'll tell you the other ones later, because I'm telling you, they are crazy. One of them involving a car chase, which is, let's say it was I definitely didn't mean it, okay? I was just scared, I panicked. Anyway, and everyone was fine in the end. I went back and people were like, anyway, I'm not going to tell you that story. That story is for another time. This story is once I was driving and it was really trafficy, and bless my dad, he really should not give me his car anymore, because come on, no one should trust me with their car. I'm telling you now, if I ever ask you to borrow your car, say no, because you don't want it destroyed. Anyway, so I was in traffic. I was going to see my friend Hiba, and instead of pressing on the brake, I pressed on the accelerator, and I hit the car in front of me, and the car in front of me hit the car in front of them, and the car in front of them hit the car in front of them, and the car in front of them. Oh God, it was awful. And I was like, and then as I saw that, it was like boom, 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 boom. And as that happened, I was like, what have I done? And I started shaking, and this guy, I don't even know where he came from. He literally jumped out of nowhere, and he was like, are you right? Are you right? And I was like, I don't know. And he was like, get out of the car, yakhti, like, sister, get out of the car, get out of the car. I will go park it for you. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. And then he went and like went aside, parked it for me, and then stayed and talked to the police with me and like told me what to do. And he was so kind. And that's the thing in Palestine, like, you get these things are the norm. If you're struggling to park your car, you can literally ask the guy down the street, being like, excuse me, can you help me park my car? Because God knows I've done that. So whoever gave me the driving license, thank you. But also I don't know how you did it, but thank you. So yeah, once, actually, going back to like people literally helping you in the middle of the street, me and my mum were driving. I wasn't driving, my mum was driving, but we were both in the car, and all of a sudden we were stuck in traffic as well, and all of a sudden these group of guys, they came to us and they were like, excuse me, your car is your car tire is inflated, deflated, that's the word. Oh my God, I forgot English. And me and my mum were like, oh no, what are we gonna do? I guess we have to go take it to. They were like, don't worry, don't do a thing. Is there a spare tire in the boot? We were like, yeah, actually there is. So so they open the boot, they get the spare car, the spare tire out. They literally change everything within like 5 minutes. I kid you not, within 5 minutes. The traffic hasn't even moved, and they changed our tire, put the other tire in the boot, and we're like, don't forget to go and get the new tire. We're like, oh my God, like 5-star. And they were like, we were like, oh my God, thank you so much. They're like, no, don't worry, of course. Which is why I always make sure, I think helping one another is one of the most important thing out there. And I repeat, one of the nicest things about this corona situation is how much I felt like England has came
England and the UK and a lot of countries have came back as a society. The fact that we have that group and everyone helps out one another, I've had so many teary moments, because this is the most thing that I craved. And although it's still not to that point, it's been very, very lovely. So if you're out there, take care of one another. As we say in Arabic, الناس لبعضها. People are for one another. And it is important to help one another. Not because we want other people to help us when we're in that situation, because it's important to empathize with people and to feel with people. The amount of times that people have helped me with my bags, helped me with all sorts of stuff, because this is what we are as a society. We should definitely always help one another. Anyway, I hope I haven't been waffling for too much. And if you enjoyed this video and if you enjoyed me talking about Palestine, let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe, because I will be posting new delicious vegan Middle Eastern recipes every Wednesday. So make sure you stay tuned.